everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my kitchen, welcome back to my life. You see me, you know who it is. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Keep Cooking with Lee. I'm Lee, and if this is your first time watching my channel, this is a channel where we prepare easy, delicious recipes just for you. Now, I gotta add a disclaimer, I am nowhere near a professional chef, but I'm just sharing some of my favorite recipes and things that I think you might like and things that I also cook for my family. So with that being said, as you can see by the title, today we will be making fried spare ribs. Oh yes. Yes, we'll be making fried spare ribs. We're not using the air fryer today. We're going to do something a little different and actually maybe a little bit more tasty. We love our fried stuff, but we try to do it with, what do they say? Do everything in moderation. Yes. So if you're in the mood and you want to learn how to deep fry spare ribs, St. Louis spare ribs actually, then guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. So let's get right into the simple ingredients. You ready? Let's go. Here we have our 2 slabs of St. Louis pre-seasoned ribs, seasoned with onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and paprika. But we're going to kick it up a couple notches and add a little bit more seasons to it so it meets our standards. You know how we do. First thing we're going to do, guys, prior to frying these ribs, we're going to put them in the oven from 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I lined the pan just for easier cleanup, so I have a pan large enough to fit both slabs of rib. We're going to put them in fat side down as so, and then pop them in the oven that's already preheating on 350 degrees. We're going to cover them to keep them moist, and yeah, we want to get them a little bit tender and start the cooking process, and then we'll check on them in about 30 to 45 minutes, as I said, and we're going to pop them in some hot grease. Sounds good? In case you were wondering, here's the exact ingredients that the ribs were pre-seasoned with. As you can see, we're back. We have removed the ribs from the oven after 45 minutes. They're looking good, smelling good, and they're at the consistency that we want them to be at. They're actually quite tender, as you can see. So you see how the knife is going through it nice and smooth. I decided to flip the ribs over just so I can get a better sense of where the bone is at. So we have our grease on the stove, preheating as we speak. I'm going to season these babies up. Yes, I am. I'm going to add more season to it. And then we're going to pop them in the hot grease. So just keep watching. This is going to be good. You don't want to miss this. All right, the meat's all cut up. I wanted you to get a closer look at it. And now it's time to add our extra spices. Okay, without further ado, introducing our extra spices. I have some more onion powder. Ba-bam! We're gonna add it on just like that. Coming up next is some garlic powder. You can never have too much garlic powder. Oh yes. Who doesn't like extra garlic? Just make sure you have some mince on standby. Now we got our adobo, which is one of my very most favorite seasoning. You can't have a household without adobo. If you don't have adobo, what are you doing with your life? Sazon, can't go wrong with Sazon. Sazon Goya, it gives food a very nice color, that nice orange brown color that you get when you fry meat. You can also use paprika. Paprika gives fried food, what did I say, fried food a nice color as well. And there we have our Kentucky Fried Chicken seasoning that my husband purchased. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was $40. So we threw a little bit of that on there. So we're going to dive right in. Get our hands dirty. Don't be shy. Get the rubbing, get the scrubbing, get that flavor all in the crevices of that meat. We want all of that seasoning to come together and just have a flavor burst in your mouth. Look at that meat. Just can't wait. It's gonna be scrumptious, delicious. Okay, now that we've showed this meat who's boss, let's get it in the deep fryer. Okay, we got our white all-purpose flour that we'll be dipping the ribs in. We've got our grease heating up, and once that gets hot, we'll start dropping the ribs in it. Guys, I wet my hands and gave a couple of shakes. The grease is definitely hot enough. This is an easy way to check the temperature. It's great, so let's get started. Not only is it important to have hot grease, but you want clean grease, guys. Trust me, it makes a huge difference. And you don't want to overcrowd your pan. And you want to also just make sure that you're browning and you're turning and you're watching, to make sure that it's not burning on one side or getting it too dark. But you see how pretty that color is? Nice and golden. That's what you want. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what you want. Is your mouth watering yet? Mine's definitely is. Okay, and as you can see, these are just about ready to come out. We're going to serve them up and plate them up for you. And there you have our St. Louis deep fried spare ribs paired with Asian sauce on the side. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel and turning your notifications. We'll see you on the next time. We love you and we're out. Bye.